Neymar and Marseille. An unexpected topic, but the rumors have already begun. And the transfer is being seen as fairly likely for several reasons, and let me show you why. First of all, Neymar's return to Santos hasn't turned into a fairy tale. Quite the opposite, frankly speaking. It's starting to look more like a horror movie, with Stephen King as a scriptwriter. The Black and White have already been knocked out of the Brazilian Cup competitions, and in the Brasileirão they've slipped into the relegation zone, sitting 17th in the table. As for Neymar himself, he's far from top form. He's already suffered 3 injuries while playing for Santástico, the club's nickname inspired by Pelé. His stats don't match the profile of a global star either. 18 matches, 5 goals and 4 assists. All of this created serious tension and growing frustration around Neymar, which finally boiled over into a public confrontation with a Santos fan after their 2-1 home loss to Internacional on July 24th. Neymar was involved in an angry exchange with a fan, with the 33-year-old accusing the supporter in question of disrespecting his family while calling his commitment into question. Santos fans subsequently released a statement that read, "We had a regrettable episode that demonstrates the lack of understanding of some people who represent Santos. We address first our idol Neymar. Idol, yes. The idol is you, and we ask you to act as such. You said you felt offended by hearing a fan yell at you that you and your family are mercenaries. And you responded you could be earning much more money elsewhere. Something we know. Imagine an exhausted fan, with years of accumulated impotence, seeing his apathetic team losing at home again and in the relegation zone, having the chance to look his idol in the eyes and implore him to get that unstable squad playing. Wouldn't you do it?" But Neymar's frustration didn't end there. After a crushing 3-0 defeat to Mirassol, the former Barcelona and PSG star completely lost his temper. When questioned about his fitness by a reporter, Neymar snapped and said, "This again? I've said it 300 times. So maybe it's time for a change of scenery, before the atmosphere explodes at full force." A move to Marseille could be perfect for Neymar, an ambitious team, a top coach, Roberto De Zerbi, a stunning city and high-level football. Exactly what he needs to prepare for the 2026 World Cup and get back to the peak form. Because clearly at Santos, with its electrified tension, that's just not happening. And just imagine the drama it would bring. Neymar vs PSG. Now that's a storyline worthy of the entire 2025-26 season, especially if the Brazilian gets back to his best. But want my honest opinion? It's not gonna happen. The chances of Neymar joining Marseille are about the same as him turning up in the Norwegian League, where the man of the match gets 40 packets of oatmeal, 100 eggs, and 20 liters of milk. Neymar will fight for Santos. It's a matter of pride for him. Marseille isn't even on his radar, and the idea of him forming a duo with Mason Greenwood, well, it's a pure fiction. Guys, what do you think about this whole story? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Leave a like if the Norwegian League story made you laugh. And don't forget to subscribe to Football News Tribuna. It's more than just football news. See you next time. Bye bye.